Hi, welcome. My name is Leong, and your name?
Gordon Lee.
Gordon Lee. Okay. I've been asked. I've spoken to your supervisor, Mrs. Smith, and she told me that you do a lot of work with projects, and you have to do your work schedules, which you have to change quite often, and you also have to change your call forward sheets as a result of changes in because of variation orders, as well as as inclement weather. When weather is bad, you might have to change a lot of things, and therefore you have to access files, and these files are sometimes hidden or in places that is quite hard for you to get access to because you don't use it very often. You only make changes when you require. And I understand that you may have some problems in getting there, or it become very cumbersome to get there. So I'm going to introduce you to something new, which is how to create a shortcut on the PC desktop, the desktop that you're working on, so that you can use or click on the icon for the particular file that you use, and you do not have to search for the files that you use but not very frequently. Is that okay?
Yep.
All right. So we'll just go through this. So what do you find in your PC laptop folders, subfolders, downloads, and so on, etc. Were things that you save, such as files, programs, photos, and videos. So have you tried looking for important files and find that it's very cumbersome to look for it in the many folders and subfolders?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, this session will take roughly about 30 minutes with no breaks unless emergency or you need to go to the toilet. And the roadmap is I will first demonstrate on the computer how to do it, and then you practice with guidance. After that, when you're confident enough, you'll have to do the task on your own without any guidance 3 times. Is that okay?
Yep, that's fine.
Right. So the outcome of this session is that you should be able to demonstrate consistently, that is 3 times, the ability to create a shortcut to the computer desktop. With regards to safety, you have to be aware of how you sit because of the ergonomics, and you have to have aware that it could cause you pain on your neck and also RSI problems with your fingers when you use the computer often. Also, you have to take a rest every 20 minutes or so. Clear all the items on the desk if you need to, that's blocking, and beware of trip and other hazards in the venue. So when you move around, because we're going to change seats. Okay, so the instructions is given here in the handout. We'll go through it one by one, and I'll do the demonstration now, so if you don't mind. So the first thing we do is to minimize all closed files, all the files, we minimize it. So we have done that. And the next stage is go to the file you want to create a shortcut. In this case, you can go to any file, maybe a document file or a download file. Let's say a document, okay, go to a document file, and you have, just pick any file. Okay, take this file, and then you right click on it. When you right click on it, there's a menu, and a menu will open. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, on the menu, look at create shortcut. Okay,
Yep.
Then you click on the shortcut. Now you close or minimize all the files, then you can see the blue color surface, that is your desktop. right? So as you see from here, you right click your file and then drag it to your desktop.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you release. Okay, in the first place, minimize all files on your computer. Go to the file that you want, for instance, your document file. Right click on the file that you want and drag it to your desktop. Release the key and the menu appears. You click on create shortcut here. That will create a shortcut on the desktop. The next step is to check whether you have done it successfully by clicking onto the file icon. And when that opens and it's a correct file, you have done it correctly.
Okay.
Okay, so I repeat, we'll do this another time. First thing, you minimize all your files. Go to the file you want. In this case, we are going to go to the document. Pick a file that you want to create a shortcut to the desktop. Right click on it and drag your mouse to the desktop. Release the key and then you'll see a menu. On the menu, click on create shortcut here. Then the shortcut has already been created. The last step is to check whether you have created the correct shortcut by looking at the file that you have selected and see if it's the same file. If you have, then you have done it successfully. Okay, do you think you can do that?
Yep.
All right, we'll switch places and that you can give it a try. All right, step 1, minimize all your open files.
Yep.
Go to your document, right click on the file, drag it to the desktop, and
Create a shortcut.
create a shortcut. Now you test the shortcut to see if it's the correct file.
Yep.
Okay, do you think you need to do that again?
Yeah, we can try that one
Okay,
more time.
try one more time.
Documents.
Can you say it out loud so that they...
Select the document that you want and then press and hold, right click and move it to your desktop.
Yep.
And select create shortcut here to create a shortcut on your desktop. And just to double check, just select the file shortcut on the desktop to make sure that's the right file.
Okay, good. Now, do you think you're confident to do it yourself without any guidance?
Yes.
Okay, you have to do it 3 times. So, okay, start from now. This is the first time.
Select the document, right click and hold, and drag your mouse to the desktop and select the create shortcut here option from the drop down menu, and it will bring up a shortcut on your desktop, and just double check to see if it's the right file by clicking on it.
Okay, good.
So that's one.
Do it the second time. Pick another file maybe.
Yep. Right click, drag, create shortcut, and double check if it's the right file. Yep.
All right, the final time.
Create shortcut. Yes.
So, well done. How do you feel about that?
Pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not too hard.
Not too hard, yeah? So, can you give me any feedback? What do you think? Was the instructions clear? Are you able to follow?
Yes. Clear instructions is not too hard of a task.
Not too hard, yeah? So okay. So the outcome was for you to create a shortcut from any of the files that you use infrequently, so that you don't have to go searching for it all over the place, and you can just click it from your desktop,
Yep.
right? So you're confident in that?
Yep.
Right. So the future in the next session, we'll be doing changing printer settings. Right.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.